Hello everyone and welcome to another Deviant.fun flash review. As you know, or perhaps you don't, all of these books that are reviewed here are purchasable at Deviant.fun.biz. So we ship to all Europe. So today, like we've been promising, we've been investing more in manga, not only reading it but stocking it. And I can't help but talk about this fabulous manga, Saint Young Man. I think there are 5 volumes. I'm not sure if the series has ended or not. This is by Hikaru Nakamura. And the premise of this book is absolutely fabulous. Just the premise itself, it's genius. So the book portrays both Buddha and Jesus taking some time off in modern Tokyo. They rent an apartment, a cheap apartment. They're short on cash, and they're out there to discover the world, what the modern world has to offer them, whilst trying to hide their identities, and discovering things like I don't know how to say it in English. A fair, something that has food booths and amusements, things like that. So they will be experiencing all those kinds of stuff, and there will be very, very comedic situations that arise from that. But the genius of this all is that the author brings up these 2 huge religious symbols and manages to write a story without ever being offensive. I'm not a very religious person, so maybe that's why I didn't get offended by any of it, but I don't think they're mistreated or something. Of course, there's funny things, mocking some physical characteristics or something, but nothing very, very out of the ordinary. So Jesus, for example, is very pleased to look like Johnny Depp. So, and he likes to cosplay and things like that. And at the end of each chapter, there's a great thing. Because it explains all the references that that chapter contained about episodes of Jesus Christ's life or Buddha's life, or even Japanese food that is mentioned there, Japanese customs, and it is all explained at the end of each chapter. So it's very enriching, culturally enriching. Also, it's not only funny, it's not only pleasant, it's also a cultural experience that you will find of. So there will be things like them riding roller coasters, performing miracle. There will be triggers that will make Jesus perform miracles without him wanting to. Buddha will shine when he doesn't want to, and so they have to try to hide it. Jesus is also a very fanatic player, a lot electronic games. So it's kind of funny to see but the interactions between Buddha and Jesus are just incredible. There's one scene that I'm going to tell you about, just so that you see how funny it can get. When they go to the fair, there's one of those little tents where you've got a little pistol and you're supposed to hit something and get a prize, right? So they start deciding who is going to do it. And so they start debating who is the most fortunate, the guy with more luck, if it's Jesus or Buddha. And Buddha starts saying, well, I have to fast. I didn't eat anything for I don't know how many years. Do you imagine the suffering that was? And Jesus just replies, yeah, but you chose that. I was nailed to a cross and I never chose to do it. So I guess it's your turn to shoot. And it's things like that, bringing up episodes like, for example, going up a steep hill and referencing Jesus' Golgotha. It's just genius. All of this book is just incredible. You really have to read it, because the dynamics between Buddha and Jesus, they're very different, but of course they all want to do good and be good and etc. But the book is not very focused on that. It also focuses a lot on food and their and shopping, how Jesus' wishes are confronted with Buddha's, because Jesus wants new electronics and gadgets, and Buddha wants more mundane things. So it's very, very, very funny in a good sense. Always respectful. I can't praise this book enough. It was a big surprise. I had seen great recommendations for it, but I wasn't expecting something so original and so well explored. I will never have the ideas this guy had for this book, and I'm just eager to read the other, at least 4 volumes. So this comes out with a huge recommendation. Even if you don't like manga, this would be a great manga for you to start reading. It's superb. So that's it. Our opinion is well stated and clear. So if you want to buy this book, it's kind of reserved, this number 1, and we don't have more stock, but still it's on sale still. So you can find it at Deviant.fun.biz. Of course, we can order more. These are not out of print, thankfully, like many manga is. And if you want to follow us on Instagram and Facebook, please feel free to. We know we don't only put up photos of the books. We also put out news of the industry and etc. We also tell you of the arrivals that come to the shop and etc. So I think it's a good way for you to keep up with what's coming both to the shop and to the market. So thank you for watching, and until the next video, be happy, have excellent reads, and see you next time. So bye bye.